Oh my gosh, New York was super incredible. Seeing Bobby Shmurda just come home, being a part of that was super incredible. So the backstory on that is, I think it was like end of November, early December. Mm-hmm. Sam, Black Sam, which is Nipsey's brother, he called me. And usually Sam is like, he don't really want much. Like, he'll ask a question, something light, but he don't really call you for favors or anything like that. And he's like, yo, hit me. And then I text him back. I was like, hey, what's going on? He's like, I need you to work with this kid. And I'm like, he don't talk to me about music at all. Like, if we do, it's maybe pertaining to Nip or something like that. Then I'm like, okay, what kid? And he was like, give Fetty a call. And I was just like, I thought he was talking about Fetty Wap. Because I knew him and Nip had a relationship, or they like working on music. So I'm thinking it's Fetty Wap. And I'm like, okay. So then I call him like, hey, what's up, Fetty? He's like, I'm thinking, what was his line? 19, what was his line? Fetty's line? From the Remy
1938?
Yeah, when he was like 1938, whatever he used to scream. And there's somebody else who sound like a Brooklyn, LA person. So I'm like, hello? He's like, yeah, what's up? This Fetty. I'm like, what? He's like, no, Fetty. He's like, Cali, you know me. Da-da-da-da, you know me. Nip. I'm like, okay, what's up? Then he was like, nah, you know me. Then it took me a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. I do know you. What's up? He was like, yeah, I'm managing Bobby right now. He want to talk to you. I'm like, okay, talk to me about what? It just kind of threw me off. Because sometimes I don't think, in my mind, I don't think I'm on certain people's radar, especially with him being incarcerated. So we got on the phone and he's telling me like, yo, I want to do this. I want to do that. I need to be in GQ. I need XYZ. I need da-da-da.
You need to be moved around.
Yeah. And Sam was like, I called Sam back. He was like, yeah, he was telling me all this stuff he needs, but I know you can make it happen. I was like, okay, cool. So interesting enough, it worked out well because he already had a relationship with Quavo. I work with him. And they already had a friendship. Quavo gets the jet. We got the GQ set up. He comes home. It was such an amazing, it was just great to be a part of that moment for him, and just to see him highlighted the way he wanted, just coming off the plane, doing the whole thing. It was like a great moment.
Like the fans and the public was really excited for Bobby to come home.
Yeah, and he came home the right way.
He did. I was actually kind of excited, especially after I read like he took some of his friends' time. I was like, oh, he a real one.
He did for Roddy, who came home a little bit before him. So originally he was supposed to come home in December, and they pushed it back to February. So he came home, he felt good, and it's just like, just seeing how he got off the plane. And I'm big on branding, how certain things look. So
I saw the Louis suitcase.
You saw that. And even the mask, I was more excited about making him the neck mask, which I actually made for somebody else. But then I figured he'd probably want it too. I made it for somebody else in red. And I figured he'd want it in black, and he absolutely loved it. That was the first thing, because he takes COVID so serious.
I know.
Where it's just like, he's like, no, I'm not taking off my mask. I'm not taking off my mask. Put your mask on. So.
Not drinking. I saw him turn down that alcohol. I said, oh, my boy is on a straight and narrow path. Love to see it.
He's like, I gotta go. I need to go inside. I need to go here. So where we going? I want to go home and go to sleep. Like, it was just so funny. He was like, I gotta what? Take a shower? How long I got? I'm like, you free. But that was the first day. He was happy to see his like family and his friends, and honestly his like mother and his godchildren. He kept talking about, I think it's like his nieces and nephews and godchildren. He said, I'm so happy to see them. And it was a great moment for him. So just be a fly on the wall for that was exciting.
So New York was amazing.
Yeah, New York was amazing. But you just came back from Africa.
Yes. Okay. If you have never been to Africa.
I ain't never been.
I tried to invite you, but like a year and a half ago, and you turned it down. But if you never, so now we have to go this year. But if you've never been to Africa, oh my God, it's like, it's so amazing. I went to Ghana. which they kind of like call Ghana like the Miami of Africa. It's like so peaceful. It's so warm. I got to eat at some, even though the only one thing that I could say like that I didn't really like that much is that all of their food is so spicy.
Ooh. Okay.
It's so spicy, but it was so good, so flavorful. Like I got to go to, like we drove like 2 hours to like a beach house.
Oh,
and
nice.
we went like on a yacht. I just like laid out. I got me a tan.
You look good.
My skin, I've been drinking my water, the no makeup. Because like when you go to like hot places, you can't really wear makeup because it's so hot. It kind of like melts off. So I was just like, I'm just doing no makeup, just lashes, drinking my water. But Africa I'm going back. Like,
I'm going this time. You dipped your foot in the pool. I seen how it looked. I seen what it was giving.
It was given luxury.
Said,
It was given the black girl luxury. Okay.
Yeah.
It was given. It did what it was supposed to do.
Okay, I'm going.
I've never
for
drank that
now.
much champagne in my whole entire life. I was literally on a champagne diet. Literally from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed, it was champagne being poured. It was the craziest, funnest time I've ever had. And so, like, I had, like, a really, 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 really good time. So we have to go.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'm going this time.
You have to.
I'm going.
You have to.
Because I was just thinking about how long it is, but, me and flights aren't that bad anymore.
Oh, it's not even that bad. Like, we literally flew going. Like, they have a Delta flight. And so the Delta flight, you go from Atlanta to JFK. And that's only, from Atlanta, it's only 2 hours. And then from JFK to Ghana, it has 9 hours. The only thing is, like, you do have to take, like, your... they do take COVID really, really, really serious.
I do, too.
Yeah, but like in America, you don't have to get tested. You don't have to get tested to come back into the United States. Like you have to take the test inside the airport, and then you have to wait on your results. And I guess based on your results, God forbid that you because some people are faking these COVID tests. So which I highly don't recommend you fake it to go out the country, because if you land in these countries, say you fake the test and you land in these countries and you're actually, positive for COVID, they're going to take you to a hospital and lock you up for 14 days.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
So, I took a road test before I came, the day before I came. And then you had to take another test, which I realized they stick that thing all the way up. It's crazy how much the United States be doing a little bit of cheating. Or I don't know if you need to go all the way up there. And then
is it the 5 to 10 second rule too?
Yes, it hurt. And then on my way back, the Delta flight canceled because the crew needed to rest, but I had to come here and film. So I'm like, I gotta get home. So I ended up taking a flight. I had to go out of my way. I had to fly 6 hours to Amsterdam and then 9 hours here. But to get into Amsterdam, you had to take another test, an anti-agent test, where we had to leave the airport, go to this testing site, take another test, and the test had to be taken within 3 hours of your flight. It's they're not playing about COVID.
Okay.
To where when you got on a plane, you had to have a test result within 3 hours of boarding your flight.
Shit.
It was crazy.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
That was crazy. So I had to take 2 COVID tests. I was negative both times, but
Hello.
I'm back.
A little negative brazzle dazzle.
A little COVID free me. So what do you have coming up?
I have a women's retreat this weekend. I'm super excited.
Where is it?
So it's in Mexico.
Ooh.
That's our new Miami. Because it's right there.
I'm due for a Mexico trip.
It's with Miel Organics.
I like their products.
Super excited. So there's some women there that I know is going to be there. So that's going to be a few days. And I'm coming back. I'm doing this bonfire thing with Pretty Little Things.
Dope.
On Sunday. So I'm excited for this weekend because I get to reset, relax, go on a nice little vacation.
Get a little tan, drink a little drink.
Yeah, get a tan, hit the beach. You know how I do. Just sit on the beach, drink, and eat, and be okay. Mm-hmm. What you got coming up?
This weekend, I'm going to Miami.
Of course you are. I'm surprised you're not doing All-Star.
No, I have to get out of Atlanta. Atlanta's going to be entirely too crazy for me. Like, what's so crazy is that maybe like last week, we had went to like this guy named Doc. He like owned one of the strip clubs in Atlanta. He owns a couple of stuff in Atlanta, and like we went to his birthday party in Allure, and it was so packed and so hot, and like I was getting shoved and drinks was spilling all over me, and I was just like, I'm for sure not going to be here for us. It's going to be too crazy for me.
And this was just a regular day.
This was just a regular. It was like a regular Saturday, and it was packed. I mean, the party, like his party was like, it was at a strip club, but it was like nice outside the strip club. They built an ice rink, and he had like ice skaters. Atlanta it's a wild
Y'all
place.
doing a lot.
It's a wild place.
Y'all doing a lot.
I love it there. So I decided, since I did not get to spend Valentine's Day, now I'm like, yo, let's go down to Miami and kick it and have some fun.
Oh, okay. You're spending the block on Valentine's Day, and you're going with your boo.
My Valentine, yeah, I guess.
Just say it with me.
Okay.
My boo. Go ahead. Usher and Alicia brought this to us in a song. Just say it. My boo.
You know how you don't want to jinx stuff? So you want me to jinx mine. No jinxie pinksy over here.
Oh, no, man. It'd be stressful in them streets.
Mm-hmm. I love it here, though. I love it here. I said that the other day, like, I don't know why I didn't become single sooner.
It's not as great as you make it seem.
It's amazing.
No. I don't have a problem with the single life. It's of reconnecting with people and like meeting new people, trying to date, and them understanding your schedule, who you are as an individual. That's the part that gets to be very draining.
So deep. You go so deep.
That's the problem.
So deep.